Will TSMC feel the pressure as Samsung move to GAA on 3 nanometers?
Oh, no question, no question. Just one comment is that this is not the first time and this is not the last time. And one of the reasons is Samsung is not just a foundry. Samsung is an IDM, which means that when they start running their technology, they have a test vehicle, which is their cell phone baseband. TSMC doesn't have that. TSMC runs on test vehicle, which, to be honest, is a very simple microchip. And then they need somebody like Apple to debug the technologies and making run. So it's not the first time, it's not the last time, but typically because Samsung starts their IDM business before their foundry, they will be, same as Intel, by the way, they will be slightly ahead of TSMC in terms of getting yield. Does it pay back? Well, so far, no. I mean, if you track record of Samsung versus TSMC market share, I have not seen Samsung gaining significant market share. But, I'll be honest, I'm an ex-TSMC. I love TSMC, but I don't think TSMC should be a monopoly. I'm all in favor of Intel and Samsung gaining market share.
Who do you think will have the upper hand in GAA?
Sure. Two things. One is Samsung decided to move to GAA on 3 nanometers. I don't think that was probably the best move. I'm not going to get many friends by saying that, but pulling in a transistor technology, one node, is always very risky. And if you look at it, the 3 nano Samsung gate-all-around, from a performance, cost and size point of view is not tremendous. So that's number one. Number two is, from a pure transistor point of view, there is nobody better than Intel. There is no question in my mind that if you look at the best device engineers in the world, it's Intel. The issue is foundry is not about selling transistors. Foundry is about business services to your customers. And so that's where the challenge is. Everybody is trying to compare Samsung, Intel, and TSMC at technology levels or yield level or capacity level. I think this is the wrong way to look at it. The way you should look at it is who is providing the best customer service to their fabless customers. I'll give you an example. I was a fab engineering director at TSMC. I would get a 2 a.m. phone call from Qualcomm San Diego telling me what was happening in my fab and saying, well, my wafer X stopped 3 hours ago. Have a look. I want to see what you can do about it. That means that a Qualcomm engineer sitting in San Diego thinks it's really his fab. He's driving his fabs. I don't think today Samsung, Intel is at that level of customer service. So going back to your question, who is best at gate-all-around? I think Intel. How does it matter from a foundry point of view? It matters, but it may be not the most important area when you want to gain, market share.